Good afternoon. Thank you. My name is Eve Rainey. I'm the Executive Director of the Florida Emergency Preparedness Association. I apologize. I feel like I have my back to you. FEPA, for those of you who aren't familiar with us, we are the Professional Association of Emergency Management Practitioners in Florida. So we represent all disciplines, all levels of government, private sector, private nonprofit organizations, healthcare providers, and healthcare association representatives from across the state. Our more than 600 members have obviously vested interest in community safety and emergency management enhancements across the state. I will start by saying, like many of my colleagues, we are in full support of enhanced emergency power capabilities across the state in assisted living facilities. I will also echo some of the comments of my colleague, Jeff Goldberg, about we are committed to the comprehensive emergency management planning process and have been for more than two decades. We think it works. We think the criteria that's currently in place needs to be updated, and we continue to offer our technical assistance to the department to do that for the assisted living facilities. But we think that's the appropriate place for emergency management intervention in this particular area. The technical components of the emergency power plans, we believe, should be in the department's life safety physical plant requirements in those rules. We believe we don't have statutory authority, someone's already touched on this, to review emergency power plans. We have specific authority as emergency management programs to review comprehensive emergency management plans. And that's where this process, we think, should be, and the plan criteria updated to reflect these enhanced capabilities at these facilities. I'll echo a couple of quick comments in closing. We are very concerned about the mutual aid provisions and the potential for disruption of that process across the state because of the space requirements. We are very concerned about any notion of posting these plans on emergency management websites, direct conflict with other provisions in statute that allow for non-disclosure for evacuation plans, safety diagrams, those types of things. Our folks are committed to this process. We're committed to helping. Our detailed comments include multiple questions and interpretations on the proposed rule. We know this will stand alone now. Remember, going into the future, we won't have the benefit of the interpretations from the emergency rules. This rule will stand on its own. So we need to be very careful about those components. Jeff mentioned the storm surge and flood requirements. They're obviously in our business, we know that. We share that information with the facilities. They have it in their CEMP vulnerability analysis. That data exists, but there's multiple gradations of that. And the rule needs to be very specific about what the expectations and the requirements for those are. Again, we've remained available to the department to help you as you move forward on these rules. And if no one asks before, we're interested in the timeline for the next steps in implementation. So thank you.